Ceeday was one of the most loved YouTubers ever, having an exceptionally loyal fanbase while averaging 20 million views per video. But at the pinnacle of his success, he suddenly vanished, leaving the simple question behind: when will he return? So I looked for answers, searching through countless posts, threads, and videos, finding some crazy theories and the true answer. But for it all to make sense, we need to go back to the very beginning of William Wilson, who we all now know as Ceeday. And although most of us know him for his Fortnite content, his career would actually start on a game called Destiny, when Ceeday would post his first video on November 29th of 2016 called Asylum Trials Highlights and Loot. And for the most part, this video just showed off his best moments in Destiny. And from here, at the beginning of his journey on YouTube, his videos were much different from what we all are familiar with today from Ceeday, because at this time, he was still learning, and he was still new to everything YouTube. But as he continued to make Destiny content, his videos would slowly improve in quality, whether it was better editing, better footage, or sometimes better commentary. But he didn't have everything perfect because he still had this intro on his videos. Anyways, eventually he started to pull some really good views on some of his videos, with some having hundreds of thousands of views. But it would be during this exact period of time in Destiny 2 that Ceeday would start to transition into much more personality-based content, and the troll content we all know and love him for.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Shut up. Wow.
Dude, it's pretty.
Is this Trials?
Shut the f up, I want to listen to this.
You want to listen to ships flying in? What are you, gay?
Okay, let's try this again. Don't die. Looking at mainly Kane and Tom right now, because holy.
Now, over the next few years, Ceeday continued to create Destiny content, building up a solid understanding of YouTube along with a solid community that enjoyed watching his videos. Because over these years, he would consistently get hundreds of thousands of views per video, sometimes even breaking into the millions of views, which was especially impressive because of the fact that his videos were on Destiny 2, a game that didn't really have the largest player base. So it made him think, what if he played a larger, more popular game? What exactly would happen? And luckily, he didn't have to wait very long to answer his own question, because right as Destiny was beginning to get quite stale, a brand new indie battle royale game called Fortnite would be released in the summer of 2017. Now, there's quite a funny story behind exactly why Ceeday played Fortnite in the first place, and this story tells itself because Ceeday would post a video titled "When Destiny Servers Are Down."
NANI? Yes! Finally, an excuse to make a Fortnite video.
And it would be right around this time when Ceeday would reach 100,000 subscribers, posting a video titled "Thank You," talking about his journey and how his progress towards this massive goal had significantly slowed down due to the decline of Destiny's popularity.
The build to 100k has been like, it's made me the most happy and excited, yet at the same time anxious. And to top it off, how slowly we've been gaining subs did not help this at all.
And while he had just reached this massive milestone, I'm 100% sure he had no idea what would happen over the next few months within Fortnite. Now, at first to Ceeday, it was a massive risk for him to start diversifying his content into other games. But luckily, he had just stepped into a goldmine, because over the next year, Fortnite would become a household name, drawing in millions of players, and becoming the most popular video game of all time. And Ceeday was at the forefront of all of this, because he had just transitioned from a rather stale game, pulling his whole audience over to Fortnite, meaning he was already established. And from here, well, I think we all know the rest, because he would absolutely blow up, beginning to average millions of views every single Fortnite video. And within only 4 months of his 100,000 subscriber video, he had already reached 2.5 million subscribers, which is absolutely insane growth. And growth like this would continue for Ceeday over the next year as he would quickly reach 6 million subscribers. Now, during this time, something very important would happen, and it would happen right when Season 5 of Fortnite released, because Ceeday was making videos quite regularly leading up until this point, but when the season dropped, he'd vanished for quite some time. Now, of course, he would make a return within a couple weeks, and he would explain that he was moving while he was gone. But what's so important about this situation is that it showed Ceeday's ability and early tendencies to not be transparent with his audience on what was happening behind the scenes in his life, something that would haunt the future of his career.
Yep, I don't upload for a whole month. Anyway, I'm officially back. This was like the longest, most painful month of my life. I've seen a lot of people tell me that moving does not take this long, and you're right, it really shouldn't have, but I've had a lot of ups, let's just put it that way. I could have made videos during the break, but I didn't want to leave for like 2 weeks, then make one video, then leave for another week, then make another. You know what I mean? I haven't uploaded in so long, and I think I can finally say that I have no more excuses in front of me. I can finally focus now and get back on the grind, and I think that we should be able to get back on schedule.
Now, this also ties in with the fact that Ceeday was seeing so much growth on YouTube because everyone perceived it as a really good thing. But reality is, it too would be a cause for his future struggles.
It was the perfect storm to keep me from coming back to YouTube. And let's be real, those last 2 years were no normal 2 years, man. That was one long, continuous ass whooping the whole time.
So now, let me explain exactly what happened to Ceeday. Now, over the next few years, Ceeday would continue to upload Fortnite content, but during this time, a pattern we are all too familiar with would emerge in his upload schedule, and the time between his videos would slowly become longer and longer, with Ceeday even leaving for 2 years at one point, with his last upload being over a year ago. But along with this patchy schedule of uploads, there were multiple pieces of evidence pointing to exactly what had happened to Ceeday. And first, I'll start with one of the craziest rumors, which was that Ceeday actually died. And of course, this wasn't true, but it still puts his disappearance into perspective. Anyways, the first actual piece of evidence came after he posted a video called Mythical Ceeday, where he would go on his Instagram account and post a story explaining what had happened. Can confirm 100% this will be my last Fortnite video. The game died at the black hole. Epic has proven time and time again they don't give a F. Nothing matters but ads. LMFAO, they have Cardi B on the radio. Bruh, Cardi B. Can't wait to stream Fall Guys though. If there's anything you guys ever wanted to see me do on Fort, let me know. This is the last chance. So following this, Ceeday would once again disappear for a bit, but he would return, live streaming the event at the end of Chapter 2 Season 4 of Fortnite. And in this live stream, some crucial things would be said that really made everything start to make sense.
For the future of me uploading, it's looking grim. I don't know, depends on what they do with Season 5, because besides Fortnite, there aren't any other games that are fun enough to, make content on. So we'll see.
Now, following this, I wish I could say that Ceeday had begun to post at least a bit more frequently, but that just wouldn't be the case, because this time, Ceeday would disappear for almost 2 years, posting his next video on Christmas Day of 2021. And in this video, he explained how some very serious things were happening in the world outside of Fortnite and YouTube, and that he generally had just fallen out of love with gaming and making videos.
It's not easy to explain a nearly 2-year absence. And let's be real, those last 2 years were no normal 2 years, man. That was one long, continuous ass whooping the whole time. There was the peak Rona arc, which is still getting dragged on, by the way. It's kind of mid now. There was one point where, like, every other week, a different part of the world was literally on fire. That was something. And then there was the BLM/Civil War arc. And I don't know about y'all, but while the world is literally ending in front of us, the last thing on my mind is, hey yo, when am I gonna drop this new Fortnite video? And don't even get me started on Fortnite. Can we please, as a community, just act like Chapter 2 didn't happen? And then you're getting boxed up by Sakura, Travis Scott, Ariana Grande, and now The Rock. Man, the state of the game, plus what was happening with the world at the time, it was the perfect shitstorm to keep me from coming back to YouTube. And obviously that wasn't all of it. It was apparent that I was falling out of love with YouTube and making videos and stuff like that. The time between every upload got longer. And you know what? It's normal. After doing something, well, like literally the same thing for that long, it gets repetitive. And it loses that thing that made it fun in the beginning.
So from Ceeday's words, it seemed like he had truly just gotten burnt out, which is something all too common that we see in many content creators. And sometimes it's best to just take a break, which is exactly what Ceeday did. Now, in this video, he also announced that he would never quit YouTube for good, and that he had one goal in mind, keeping him from quitting.
I want to let y'all know something. I've never shown any of my YouTube plaques before, and that's because I still haven't claimed them. The 100K one and then the 1 mil one. And I say that to let you guys know that until I can hit 10 mil and get the diamond play button, I don't feel that I deserve the other two. And there might be rough patches where you don't see me for a while, but until I can reach that goal of 10 mil, there's no way I'm going to just quit forever. I will be back again and again. Maybe I'll try something new, who knows? But YouTube, you don't have to ban me to stop me from trying.
And of course, this video still featured all of Ceeday's regular funny moments, but once everyone was done watching the video, they were left with no words or trace of Ceeday for yet another whole year. And during this time, viewers would once again begin to wonder where exactly Ceeday had gone, with comments on his videos showing this quite well. I have become a straight up adult since this man last uploaded. I hate the fact that see you next year is no longer a joke. Checking to see if Ceeday came back is like opening the fridge over and over expecting food to appear. Ladies and gentlemen, the official 1 year anniversary of Ceeday's disappearance from YouTube. Now, after waiting a whole year, Ceeday would post yet another video where he would make a joke about his upload schedule.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for your regularly scheduled annual program. I know I'm a bit early this year.
Oh, shut up.
Not funny.
But after this video, we've once again been left in radio silence for a whole year this time. But despite Ceeday disappearing once again, I think it's safe to say that he will never actually permanently quit YouTube, because he said it himself. And after all, everyone just enjoys a Ceeday video, so it's safe to say that he'll come back at some point.
Please be a band-aid in here. So doo-doo. Oh my god. I'm dead. If you're gonna kill me, just... I'm not gonna kill y'all. Where are you going? Cut that out.
Now, while Ceeday might return, the story of Fearless is quite different, and you can learn about the dark truth of Fearless right here.